Hey bears, welcome to the final chapter and ending of Tell Me Why, the latest game from DontNod, the people behind Life is Strange 1 and 2. We really enjoyed the first two chapters of this. You can catch up with those on my channel if you haven't seen them already. Otherwise, enjoy this video. Please do remember to hit the like, leave me a comment letting me know what you think of the ending, any extra theories that you have. Subscribe if you aren't already part of the channel, and I will see you in the next video.
Once upon a time, in a deep and ancient forest, crafty goblins faced the truth about the darkness in the big wooden house.
It had come for the wise princess, driving her mad and causing her to attack them.
When they started asking questions about the princess in the darkness, the goblins realized that no one else in the forest wanted to know the truth.
So they dug and searched and asked hurtful questions,
Was the muskrat there last
learning
time?
more about the wise princess than they had ever hoped to.
But the search took its toll. The darkness was proving too much for Sister Goblin, and yet Brother Goblin kept diving deeper and deeper until Sister Goblin finally said,
No, it was the frog
No.
and the moose, that's right. Which I think
And that
means
was
you
how the
guys were right
goblins
about
found themselves
that
separated
character being the
again,
muskrat.
hurt and confused, with so many unanswered questions and too many open wounds.
I like how they do the beginning. What storybook?
Allison, wake up.
Is it going to be another intense opening? Little nightmares? All grown up?
You killed me.
Oh. I like their soundtrack for impending doom. It is a Sherb sweater, you're right. My sweater. My jumper. This is her mum, isn't it? That's what she was wearing when she fell
Only
in.
go forward and find a new place for herself in this world, where she was no longer truly a princess in a tiara and a beautiful gown, but a wan woman alone in a deep and ancient wood.
God, I love these intros. I was going to say maybe when she fell in she became the hag, but I feel like the story was written before. Maybe they carried it on there.
You killed me.
You killed me!
Inheritance.
What the?
Oh.
I should probably eat something.
So you took the food
I feel
waste,
so
yeah.
weak.
I feel like all 3 of their games have been about parental and specifically daddy issues, haven't they? Wait, can I go in here? No. Always put things back where they came
Something's
from.
not right. What is this?
I feel like we're not being able to recall the memories because we're not with Tyler, right? Isn't it like a power together?
I need to get all that paperwork together.
Whoa!
Maybe that'll help me
Living
focus
the
and clear my head.
life in here. Can I move in? Adopt me. Jesus. Here, uncle. Look at this little nook over here. You got a jukebox and stuff? I'm moving in. That view? Wow. It's gorgeous, isn't it?
Here's the file. Just need my ID and pay stubs. Okay.
We were family, Allison.
Oh, we're being followed by like a
do this
ghost.
to me?
Fuck. I've got to think about something else. Focus. ID and pay stubs.
Creepy. Michael's special creamy crab hot pot. Sauteed grated onion and garlic melted butter over low to medium heat. Add celery and carrot and wait until soft. Add potatoes, vegetable broth and seasoning to taste. Celery, salt, black pepper, paprika and crushed red pepper flakes. Cover and simmer until potatoes are cooked. Add creamy corn and crab meat. Fresh parsley, heat and simmer. Serve hot in bowls with wedges of lemon on side. Enjoy.
I so don't want to go back to the station. Not after yesterday.
Santa.
Must be great to feel like you belong somewhere. Anywhere.
Coins. Yoink. You know what that's for?
Ah, here's my ID.
This place was never much more than a bachelor pad, huh? There was so much I planned to do. All those sacrifices I made.
All right, uncle.
And how do you repay me? Lying to my face? You're not my child. My clan deserves better.
Oh, stop it, Allison. You have to stop torturing yourself. Just grab your pay stubs so you
Uncle
can get the
Eddie
hell
would
out of
never.
here.
Your brain's being mean to you, Allison. Don't listen to it.
God, the world feels so fucking small right now. I've got to find a way to get out of my head.
Oh, that time I was savagely attacked by a dog. Captured forever. Let's go put the coin in just so we don't like trigger the next chapter or something without operating that secret box. Yeah, she needs to sit down, have the waffles.
Marianne, what's going on with you lately? If you need help,
And a cup of tea
Come on, Allison, don't start.
is what she needs.
A secret keeper and her secret keep.
Her guilt torturing her? Probably. I mean, I feel like she probably hid this stuff away for a long time. Maybe even convinced herself that she didn't do it, you know? Because that's kind of the real story, was that they said Tyler was the one and then we found out it was her. And so maybe she even like sort of lied to herself a little bit, convinced herself. So she's kind of having to deal with it now. Nice.
No way. It worked.
The Secret Keeper collectible.
Where's that coming from? Where did I leave my phone last night?
Must be downstairs.
Allison, help!
Allison, please.
The Mad Hunter. What's wrong with me?
The basement. Do you guys have basements? I don't think I've ever stayed anywhere that had a basement. Other than that week that I spent in Canada living in one. But nowhere like here, I mean.
My dove. Only thieves and monsters hide in the dark. Fly back to the light, Allison.
A ghost. A basement's always like the size of the floor plan of the house.
I cannot deal with you right now.
It's like one giant room underneath. I mean, I feel like we're missing out by not having them. I mean, to have a room that is the size of most of your rooms. Here, what we have is lofts and attics, but so seldomly are those ones that you can really get into, let alone sort of live in or hang out in. You have to have them all converted and stuff, and it costs tons of money.
No, no phone here.
Bum, bum, bum. Who's calling us?
What's it doing here?
Who is it, do you think? Michael, maybe?
Hey, Dee.
Oh.
Finally. I was starting to get worried. Why didn't you pick up?
Yeah, sorry. I didn't have my phone on me.
Okay. Well, I just wanted to make sure we were still on for lunch.
Yeah, of course. I'm getting ready right now.
That so? Because it kind of sounds like I woke you up.
That's just how I sound. But anyways, I still have a few things to do before I can leave, but I'll be there.
All right, hun. See you soon.
Get it together, Allison. Come on. Grab the file, get dressed, and head out. Or it'd be nice to make a gift for Dee.
Who was the receptionist
still
at
shaking.
the police station. Not the receptionist, she was an officer, I think, but she was working the front desk.
Tyler and I should bike around the lake when we've patched things up.
It's a little town. Everyone has to chip in.
I've been pretty grinchy about Christmas since I came here. Eddie tries so hard. Eddie can't cope with getting rid of any of Carol's stuff.
Let's make a gift.
This is a totally different life. You should have taken care of yourself first, Marianne. We deserved that.
Right. Bit spiteful.
I've got enough time to carve something for Dee.
We're gonna carve something? Hidden talents. Maybe we'll get to choose what to make. Oh, makes me think of the dentist. What are we doing, do you think? Dee's birthday, a little wolf. Yeah, looks like we'd already made the plans. Mate, if you can knock that out with how you're feeling today, haven't even had any waffles or coffee yet, get yourself on Etsy, love.
I miss you, pup.
Get the cash rolling in, start knocking those out. A couple hundred a day. Okay, so we already had the plan. Would have been nice to choose though. Alaska Department.
Morning.
Hey, Allie.
Hey. Hi, guys. What are you doing here?
Tessa and I were worried after you called in sick last night. She's busy at the cafe, but she sent over some coconut cake, since you won't be making it in for lunch.
That's nice, Tom. Thanks.
I'm gonna head on inside. Freezing my butt off out here.
Okay, thanks.
Is Tyler not around today?
I'm not telling Tom what's going on.
No, he's, busy. Out at the old house.
I see. It must be hard to sell the place you grew up in. So many memories, right?
Oh, it's okay. We'll get over it.
I really hope so. So, Tessa told me a little bit about what happened at the cemetery.
Yeah, I'm sorry it got so intense. It's just, we really needed to understand why Marianne did what she did. Especially Tyler.
Oh, of course, of course. She gets that. You two didn't say
I think he
anything
heard
she
what we
wasn't
said
already
last time
thinking.
because he's covering up his egg today.
She spent years blaming herself.
Well, she wasn't the only one involved. There was a lot of blame to go around.
I'm glad you're able to see that. It seems like your brother, well, he's not nearly so forgiving, is he?
He has been pretty harsh. Especially on Eddie. But we both got tired of people lying to us for our own good.
Yes, of course. Totally reasonable. Though, I am sorry you're the one taking all the repercussions.
Oh, shut up, Tom.
I heard about the fight with your uncle. I really hope your brother appreciates your sacrifices.
Coming in, stirring the pot.
He will. I mean, he does. I'm sorry, but I'm pretty beat.
Bye.
Oh, of course. I'll let you rest. Tell Michael there's no need to hurry back.
Okay. Thanks for stopping by, Tom.
Bye now. Take care.
Bloody muskrat. Waffles.
Sorry for
Tell
abandoning
me
you
to
out
eat
there.
the waffles. There you go.
Pro tip,
Yes. Hot
avoid
drink.
catching a ride with Tom at all cost.
Good lad.
Did he talk about the new spicy chocolate bars?
Yep. And exactly what they do to his digestion.
What's up with him? Not sure I've ever seen him so eager to help.
I think he and Tess are legitimately concerned.
Are they?
Plus, door-to-door is part of campaigning, right?
Yeah, I guess.
Waffles, 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 waffles.
Help yourself to some waffles if you want. That's Eddie's way of saying, I'm worried about you.
Oh, that's cute. But I had a ridiculously huge breakfast, so I'm good.
I don't know about you, but I just really need to get out of Delos Crossing.
Well, we're on our way soon, right?
Right. I don't know. I've just got this feeling it's gonna fall through and I'm gonna be stuck here forever.
That's not happening. We've got a plan.
I'm glad you're here, Michael. Thanks for coming.
Coffee and a friendly face is just what the doctor ordered, right?
Sounds
I
pretty
just
good.
feel like cuddling up in front of the TV all day. Maybe finally binge that last season of Witches of Eldom.
Then do it.
I gotta drag my lazy ass out to have lunch with Dee.
Allison, what's going on?
We can tell Michael.
Tyler and I had a fight last night. I was so excited to have him back, but what if 10 years was too much? And we're too different?
I don't think so. You just need to get to know each other again. Start with the small shit. Figure out what each other's favorite foods are, you know? And then build up to the big stuff.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Good advice.
Last few days have been a lot. It's totally okay to be overwhelmed. You're gonna figure it all out. Families are fucked up. They're basically fuck-up factories.
You're right. I just need to relax.
Good talk.
So, maybe this will cheer you up. I think I found the perfect place. Check it out. It's pretty cool, right? The deposit's a bit high, but it's got 2 large bedrooms and a view of the channel.
Honey, you're really going to give up our home to live in this ugly box?
Oh God.
Allison? Allison, look at me. You okay?
I'm just... I need to... I just need to sit down.
It's okay. I got you. What's going on?
Let's tell Michael, I think. You guys agree? Tell Michael about the memories, don't tell Michael about the memories. I think we can fully trust Michael, and he had really good advice on the last thing. I think we should open up.
God, everything? My anxiety's through the roof. I can't eat anything without getting sick, and I've been seeing things. Memories. Of Marianne, and me, and Tyler when we were kids, and Eddie, and... It used to just be stuff I'm pretty sure really happened, but... Now I see them everywhere. Shouting every shitty thought I've ever had about myself. I don't know how much more of it I can take.
That's intense. I'm sorry.
Could be legit mental illness, because it's like passed on, isn't it, sometimes? If it runs in the family, isn't it?
Anything like this happened to you before?
Could also be a link to the title of the episode being inheritance, and that's what
Right
she's
after
inherited.
Marianne died, I had a lot of panic attacks, but nothing exactly like this.
Come here, Allie. I hear you. Okay? I hear you.
Aww.
You must think I'm completely nuts.
No. I think you went through some
Well, you
really
can say
bad
sometimes, I
shit.
hear you is
You
like
never
legit
saw anyone
a
about it,
sentence that everyone
right?
should have in their back
Yeah,
pocket for
I've looked into
dealing with their
therapists a few
friends and
times,
stuff.
but they're all so far away and so expensive.
Well, you know what I went through in 2011. I don't know if I'd still be here if I hadn't gotten help. And you got that money coming in from the house.
For our apartment in Juneau. I don't want to bail on you.
Look, I know you hate letting people down, but you gotta put your own oxygen mask on first. I get that, and so does Tyler.
Thanks. I'll try. I really need to work on the house today, but Tyler's crashing out there. Not sure if I'm ready to face him.
If you want, I could go out there, see how he's feeling, and if he's ready to talk. What do you think?
Yeah. I trust you a lot. I feel like if you go and speak to Tyler, I'm guessing it'll switch us to Tyler and we'll have a conversation. I think you're very smart. Young Michael. That could work.
Yeah, maybe that could work. I hope he'll talk to you, though. He's never been the best at opening up to new people. You sure?
Yeah, of course. I don't mind trying if it might patch things up between you two.
Also, any excuse, let's be honest. He said we're good looking.
Oh shit, I'm gonna be late for my lunch with Dee. I still need to change and stuff, but I can drop you off at the store if you want.
Yeah,
Sure.
I think it could
Thanks.
be
No, Michael,
real
thank you
mental
for
illness
listening.
that she has.
I mean it.
Which is then probably conflicted and confused by her twin powers on top of that.
Hi, Dee.
Hey, beautiful. You okay? 'Cause, girl, you look like shit.
Thanks.
I haven't been sleeping well. But here I am. That's how much I love you, right?
Aw. Well, I appreciate us having a girls' lunch anyway. Just give me 5 minutes so I can finish off this paperwork.
Oh, no rush. I need
From
to drop off some stuff
Michael
with
being
Eddie.
like, I hear
All right.
you.
Oh, help
Chill out,
yourself to
watch
some
TV.
cobbler. Mrs. Romero sent it over after I
Girl,
caught
you
a
look
flasher.
like
Sit in
shit.
the break room. You better hurry before Greggs kills it off.
Mrs. Romero's cobbler? I'm on it.
I'll meet you in there when I'm done with this.
Can we give her her gift, or are we gonna wait till lunch?
What are you working on?
Chief pulled over a truck for speeding this morning and found some illegal game in the back. I'm registering the ticket.
They never learn, do they?
The picture is the
Nope.
guy, isn't it? It's the hunter. I don't know if how well you guys can see it, but that is 100% the guy that's been in both episodes so far that had that was pulled over with illegal game in the back, who Tyler has spoken to twice. Old wrinkle face.
Morning.
Hola, Miss Ronan.
Ooh, these look like wild berries. Mrs. Romero must have frozen them over the summer.
Oh, yes, she takes her cooking seriously. Very seriously.
We gonna have some?
Hey, Greggs.
Hey, Allison. What brings you here today?
Just needed to drop off some paperwork with Eddie.
Chief's busy right now, but you could leave him in his mail slot. Weather's getting colder day by day. I love it. Dessert for lunch. Pretty cool, right?
Pretty cool. Yeah.
I swear,
I've
if you
always
don't
had
eat
a sweet
this,
tooth. Got it from my mom.
should I
She
eat?
bakes darn near every day.
Should we
Need to
finally
start
eat
being a little
something?
careful, though. Doctor's orders. Brenda may be in for it, too. God, that kid can eat. Linda's pretty concerned, but, growing boys, right? He needs the extra energy. He wants to let her in wrestling, and, boy, is
Not
he
gonna lie,
working hard.
Greggs, I'm really not
You are
listening. I'm
not
just
kidding
enjoying
about
this
the cobbler.
dessert.
This may be her best batch ever.
Right?
Just like we didn't take in a single word you just said, to be honest with you. The second you opened your mouth, we drifted off and we were somewhere else, mate.
Hey, Greggs.
Let's make small talk.
Got any big vacation plans coming up?
Yeah, we'll probably go up to Anchorage for Thanksgiving. Linda's sister lives up that way. But I'm also secretly planning a family trip to New York City for New Year's. Been saving for 2 years, and I got it all arranged under a fake email.
That's really cool. I'd love to go there someday.
It's probably our last big trip before Lauren's off to college, so I wanted to make it count.
I'm sure everyone will have a great time. What are you having?
Trout pie and, black radish. I'm on a diet.
A cobbler diet?
Hey, shh, 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 shh. I won't tell if you won't.
What you reading?
Oh, about that dock strike and the trouble these folks are causing for everyone else. Ugh, I hate strikes. What is this, Paris, France? Come on!
It's the only way most people have to get anyone to listen. Hey, Greggs.
Crime?
So, what's the criminal underbelly of Delos Crossing been up to lately?
Poachers, vandalism, a few memorable cases of public indecency. Nothing too serious.
Shut
Which
up,
is fine by
crime.
me. Boring is good. Not like Juneau. My daughter's always begging to move there, but that is not happening.
Why? Juneau's awesome. There's like actual things
That's where
to
we're
do there.
going.
Drugs, that's why. Property crime's double the national average. People coming in all the time from God knows where.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Thanks. Ruining the dream.
Hey, sorry I kept you waiting.
No worries.
You'll never believe it. We caught the mailbox bandit. And guess who it was?
I'm gonna guess it was an animal.
An animal? Like a raccoon, maybe?
Have you been eavesdropping in on official police business? Anyway, yeah, it's a raccoon. Delos Crossing's most wanted turned out to be some trash panda stowaway.
And this is how legends begin.
Anyway, hun, I'm so sorry to bail, but I gotta run this little guy to animal control
It's
now.
your birthday lunch.
Probably best I take a rain check.
Come on.
Oh, it's okay.
We need this.
Totally, I understand. Duty calls.
Thanks.
Oh, I
Why
brought
did
you
we
a little something
even
to make up
arrange
for missing
this
your
when you're on
birthday.
duty? This makes no sense.
It's not much, but
You're kidding. I love it. Did you make this?
I feel like somebody carving you something,
How
making
did I
something
get
for you
so
is
lucky?
super meaningful. Better than
Delos
just buying you
Crossing's
some
not gonna
junk.
be the same without you, girl.
oh, come on.
Right, I'll call you later. And try to get some sleep,
I thought she was going
alright?
to kiss
See
us
ya.
then for a second. You really got in our bubble whilst you were getting up from your chair.
Well, there go my lunch plans.
Hey, your brother didn't tag along today?
No,
He didn't really want to show his face around here after the mess he made yesterday, huh?
Excuse me?
what do you mean?
Well, you know, how he went and broke into the archive room, then pretty much assaulted your uncle? Look, we're all worried about you. This isn't the Allison we know.
The Allison you know?
Yeah, the sweet, smart girl who'd never hurt anyone on purpose. I know you two and the chief made peace, but I gotta say, it ate at him all day.
All right.
We did what we had to get what we needed.
We, both of us.
All right, I just want you to be careful. I've been doing this for a long time, and people, they mostly don't change, even when we really want them to.
Look, I'm really tired. Can we not do this?
Allison, I like you. I really do.
Can you
I've
not?
known you since you were a kid.
You're looming over me, sir.
Stable. You're not a troublemaker. Tyler,
I mean, if he goes down, don't let him take you with him, okay?
I can't do this.
oh, you okay?
Please just let me go. I need air. I need some air.
The mentality in this small town. It's time to leave.
Ty? Are you there? Tyler? Answer me, please. Fuck. Why is he ghosting me? God. I can't breathe. Please stop. Okay. Okay. I've been here before.
What are we doing?
This will pass.
Oh, isn't this the breathing thing? Breathing in time to the circle, isn't it? This is a... Oh, time and hold and release and help Allison breathe. I don't know what I'm doing.
I just need to breathe in and out. Follow the circles.
I'm trying. The instructions were a little unclear. Everybody have some nice deep breaths.
Are you okay? Yes? Are you fibbing?
I'm scared. I don't know what these people are gonna be like. Or when I'm gonna see you again.
We can still undo it. We can tell them what really happened.
No way. It's done. That's it. You're gonna be there to talk on the voice if I need you, right?
Of course. It'll almost be like we're still together.
It's time to get going now. Come on.
Wait, Chief. Just a sec. Hey, kids. I went back to the house and
Sam.
Got a few things for you. I know how much he's meant to you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Sam.
Oh, kids,
I think that's our little goblins.
This is just goodbye till next time, okay?
Goblin models. So that was like the only thing that we had with each other, wasn't it?
Allison? What are you doing out here? It's freezing.
I just needed some air.
What happened? What's wrong, little moose?
Little moose. Should get an app like that. Yeah, I think there's just videos for it as well, like GIFs even.
I think I had a panic attack.
If anyone needs some breathing techniques, pretty sure there's videos.
It's gonna be okay. Let's get you inside and warmed up. Then we can talk about what happened.
Yeah, dude, Eddie totally strikes me as the type as well that if she said that other officer was harassing me about Tyler, he'd go in and be like, "Hey, buddy!" Put him up against the wall. You haven't talked to my kid again.
I'm sorry. This morning has just been so... God, I'm embarrassed.
Don't be. You haven't had an attack in a while. What's going on?
I've just been so wrong. About everything.
Did Tyler say something to make you feel that way?
No. It wasn't him. It was me. I failed him. Over and over.
From here, it looks like you've been busting your ass to help him.
Okay, Eddie, I just talked you up. Don't also
join
understand. The Blame Tyler gang.
Allie, you've got so much weight on your shoulders. With Tyler coming back, and your big move, you know, maybe it's time to ease off some of this other stuff that's clearly stressing you out.
If you mean Marianne, I can't. I owe it to Tyler to see it through.
Do you? I don't know why you've always blamed yourself for that. It wasn't your fault.
Just don't tell me that you're proud of me, Eddie. That's just... Don't do it. It's not true. It was my fault, wasn't it?
That's not true, Uncle. I was there.
You were 11 years old. There was nothing you could do. You can't go on letting it haunt your every waking moment. Look, you're not your mother, okay?
What do you mean?
I mean, something happened to her. Something bad. I don't know what it was, but it never left her. You can't make that same mistake. You've got to tell those ghosts to move on.
Oh my god, we can confess. I mean, it is the final chapter. There's going to be some big decision during this. Should we tell him? We can just come out and say it? I killed Marianne, or I can't move on. I think we should get it off of our chest. I think that's the best hope that we have of starting the healing process, is to be honest with ourselves and honest with the people that genuinely care about us, like Michael and also Eddie, and then getting some help. I think we should open up.
Uncle. It was me.
I think you already knew, though. I think that's my prediction.
Was the one who had the scissors.
What? What are you saying?
She was threatening Tyler. So I stabbed her. I killed her.
Boy.
I killed my mother.
But Tyler confessed.
Come on, Eddie. You knew.
He went to Fireweed.
We lied. We lied to everyone.
Oh, no, this is...
No. How?
Yeah, I can't believe you didn't know.
How could you let him take the blame?
It was a mistake. I know.
Ouch.
But we were in shock. Tyler wanted to take the blame. And I let him. But we should have told the truth.
Must have really hurt. Keeping that inside all these years.
They pretty much just bottled it up. And now it's all I can think about. Everywhere I look, she's there.
Can I get a hug, dude?
I can't take it anymore.
Thank you.
It's not easy to admit something like that. It takes a lot of courage, Allison. I should have seen it. I'm so sorry.
That's better.
None of this was fair to you two.
Then just click, putting the handcuffs on. Wait, what?
Thank you, Uncle.
I record every conversation I have in
How
here.
are you feeling now? Any
Ladies
better?
and gentlemen, we got her.
Relieved, actually. And really tired. I was remembering something earlier. I don't know if it even really happened. The day Tyler left for Fireweed, did Sam come by with some of our stuff?
Yeah. Yeah, that's right.
No, there's no way he's going to charge her for it. There's no way. How close was he to Marianne? That's what we want to know.
How close were he and Marianne?
Because didn't we find out they were having an
I don't
affair
know
for
exactly.
sure? There was some shade thrown
But he
that
cared
she's
about her a
maybe
lot.
had multiple affairs with married men in the town, right?
Her death really shook him up.
And we're trying to work out who our dad is, but we're
He was
pretty
over at
certain
our
it's
house
this
a
old
lot.
guy.
Fixing things, chasing off animals. I know you didn't turn up anything about who our biological father was.
Maybe it will still be
But
Sam, I don't know.
did you ever think it might have been Sam?
Ooh. Well, your mom and him were close, so that's a possibility, but I never found any proof, no.
I should go talk to him.
Are you sure that's a good idea?
I was under the
You need to get
impression that
some
we
rest.
moved
I have
here,
to do
though.
this.
I didn't think we were born
And
here.
not just for
Maybe I
Tyler.
misheard one of the
For me
stories.
too.
I thought that Marianne came
I love
here,
you,
like,
Uncle.
escaping
Thank you
from
for everything.
something.
I'll call you later.
But maybe that was before we were born, and then we were born here. But I thought she moved here with us. One of the Pelican stories kind of gave me that impression, I think. Well, that was a good conversation. I was going to say, I'm liking this episode. Like, it's a fairly subtle, slow burn opening for a finale after the intense intro. But super necessary because a lot of us weren't connecting with Allison at all. We didn't really get what she was about. We were having trouble understanding her. We were having trouble empathizing with
You
her.
can do this.
And so this first hour and a half has done really well to, well, actually more like an hour and 10 because we had quite a long intro, has done well to make you understand, at least from my point of view, I don't know how it is for you guys, that get the sense of what she's gone through these years as well, what she wants to do, where she wants to move on to, and how she's kind of affected by things. Which we didn't get at all in the first 2 episodes. She was kind of like...
Visualize the outcome you want.
A bit of an annoyance, really. We were very much, you know, not on her team for any of the stuff that she was saying.
Good. He's here.
Sham. Another beautiful view. Take a nice deep breath. Paint fumes. Delicious.
All right. Let's do this.
Family's family. Fucking. I already got the lifters in there.
Bananas are bad luck on a boat. Leave on shore or split. Really? Is that a thing?
No, Allie, Hello.
Hi, Sam. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Your sister fell asleep during it? Yeah, it's like 3 hours, 20 minutes.
Oh, damn it.
What happened?
I busted my finger with that stupid wrench. Grab me a gauze. Should be in that cupboard over there.
Okay. Hello? Anything else in here?
I think I got some gauze in the cupboard next to the sink.
The ash. Oh, I thought it was the oil, which is on his hands here. Could have been ash, couldn't it? Wait, what did you say? Something next to the sink? Huh? What? I wasn't listening. Now we get a good look at these paws of yours, you bear.
Are you our father?
Oh, damn. Okay. Throwing it out there.
Figured you'd ask me that question someday.
Okay, do we think he's the dad? Yes or no? I think no. I'm going no. I think it's this old guy, but...
I wish I was.
There you go.
What the hell kind of answer is that?
I'm sorry, Allie. But the man you're looking for, he ain't me.
Sounds like he's about to write a country song about it.
Oh, okay. Guess I'll just take your word for it then.
Hey, you got no right coming in here getting angry at me for something I got nothing to do with.
Stop lying. I don't think he is lying. I don't think he would have said I wish I was if he was lying. He would have just, do you know what I mean?
But you two were so close. I know you meant something to her.
You honestly think I would have let you two grow up without a father? I may be a deadbeat, but I'm no coward.
But you must know something.
I truly don't. Your mama, she never... Look, we were just friends. I mean, take a look at old Sam. No woman like Mary Ann would ever think twice about it.
We were just friends.
Guy like me.
I wish it was different.
I'm so sick of this. I'm so tired of trying to unravel all of Mary Ann's fucking secrets.
But how did his wife dump him then if they never even had an affair? Maybe she just was super suspicious.
I don't understand her.
Because he's talking like he never got any from her.
I want to hate her so much. But I don't even know who she was.
Come with me. I want to show you something.
never doubted you, Sam.
Come in. Come in.
Oh. When was the last time you cracked a window? What's all this?
Here, I kept a few things.
Gimme.
Can I?
Yeah, I think Sam's a good guy, and this is clearing things up for us here. Right?
She was.
Do we like Sam, Bez? Even if he was friend-zoned.
When was this?
And a suit?
Why are you wearing a square hat?
Oh, yeah, that was when I finally got my captain's license. Mary Ann's the one who pushed me to get it. Made me wear that stupid hat when I went to take the oath. Huh. Yeah, Laura took this one. We'd been working on that barn for months. That roof was a son of a bitch to sheath. Rain just kept on leaking into the loft.
Wait, the barn has a loft?
What?
Oh, yeah. You didn't know?
Oh, she didn't tell us. Is that a trap door?
Yeah. She had me close the whole thing up.
That's where we're going to be going. That was
the
shot of the teaser for this episode from last week.
Do you know what's up there?
I could tell she didn't want to talk about it, so I respected that.
Well, we're gonna have to empty it out for the sale, so I guess we'll know soon enough.
We find her living up there.
Ellie, you really gonna go through with this? It's like I told you, that house meant everything to your mama. It's all that...
Oh my god, he's still...
It's all we got left.
Still simping. All these years later.
You can't just throw it away.
She loves that house. Yeah, let her go, dude.
Look at yourself. That's enough. How long are you gonna keep feeling sorry for yourself?
Time for some truth.
Are you really just gonna drag Mary Ann behind you for the rest of your life?
Give it back.
No! I'm sick of watching you play town drunk. For Christ's sake, get it together!
You came here looking for my help, and now you're gonna stand there and judge me? Things were just fine until you two came along, digging up things that should have stayed buried.
Fine? Look around you. You're living with ghosts.
Get out.
You're pathetic.
Get out!
They should have used one of their F-bombs there. That would have been, if he had said, before that second get out, if he had just been like, fuck you. It would have been way better. A secret loft revealed. Listen, he's got to move on. It's been 10 years. Okay, you cannot still be simping for somebody that had you in the friend zone 10 years later, mate. You need to move on. For real. I would get it if it was somebody who loved you back and then you lost them, but...
Now, if you ever come back here, I'm going to kill you!
Hey, Tyler?
It's all very well and good thinking about the one that got away, but...
You alright?
That's unhealthy.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Whoa. Hey, let's get you off your feet, okay?
Time for a character change. Yo, I wonder who's here if you don't send Michael. I wonder how it changes things. Stuff like that makes me curious. We'll see, I guess. Good thing you were here to catch me, my love. I mean, hello, Michael.
Listen, if you want to be alone, I'll go. But if there's anything you need to get off your chest, I won't snitch.
You saw Allison? How is she?
Yeah. I went back to check on her this morning. She was in a pretty bad way.
That beautiful sky.
Whatever went on between you two, it wrecked her.
Look, I don't want to drag you into this.
Well, I'm already in it, and you look like hell, so...
I just got a lot on my mind.
Well, I know one thing that's good for that. As a wise man once said, fishing is the cure to the wounds of the heart.
Fishing is the cure to the wounds of the heart.
Oh my god, why can't you just take the freaking compliment?
I'm taking the compliment. We're gonna go fishing.
Was that wise man you?
Hey, like I said,
They've been
I gotta write
teasing
my
a
own
fishing
legacy.
trip since the first episode, haven't
So,
they?
you in?
Let's do it.
I don't know.
Come on.
Thank you so much. An anonymous ghost with a 250. The daddy bits still elude.
Where are we gonna go?
Why go anywhere when we have a perfectly frozen lake right here?
Ice fishing in November?
Yeah. It got cold way fast this year.
Anyone else really
Climate
excited to be
change.
playing
That shit's
Tyler
gonna
now?
kill us. But hey, fish first. You can walk behind me if you're afraid, though.
You're actually serious?
Also, people
I am a
like
very
to
serious
cosplay
man,
the
Tyler.
characters from these games. At least with
Let's
Life
go.
is Strange.
We still have to
I
get
was just
everything out of the
thinking
car.
how Tyler is probably the only one you can really cosplay here because he's got like the full denim outfit. And you could do the hair as well. He's
Stage
got a
is set.
look, whereas the
Show
others
time. Whenever you're ready.
don't
You
stand
sure
out
you
as
don't wanna
much.
go?
And Allison
Nah.
always changes her outfit. I
Look,
guess you
no
could do
way
the
I'm
red
gonna
beanie
rob
though.
you of your first catch in your own backyard.
All right.
If you did it as a duo, if somebody was Tyler and then with Allison they had the red beanie, it would work.
Got everything you need, by the way?
Yeah, I'm good.
Man, I'm so gonna miss this.
Miss what?
Just hanging out and fishing and... You know, I'm not gonna have a lot of time after we move to Juneau with school and the JC and everything.
Right. Right.
We're a little
So did any of the
distracted.
people you came up with at Fireweed land in Juneau?
Oh, I'm not sure. Once they left, I never really kept in touch.
Really?
People came and went a lot. And besides, everyone moves on eventually, right?
Not everyone.
True.
Not people who
One
get so
more
close
spin.
they're like family.
More spin.
I already have a family.
Well, there's a reason we think of families as trees. They
Branches.
keep on sprouting new branches.
Hey,
yeah.
I think I've got a bite.
Thank you, Liv, for the 250.
You got this. Reel them in.
Fishing.
Come
Fishing
on,
mini
pull
game.
up on the rod. No, give it a nice pull.
Got it. I got it.
Damn, that is a big fish.
Slippery little. Got it.
Bravo.
Fish.
First of many.
Pace yourself. It's a marathon, not a sprint.
Thanks, Sensei.
Oh, hey, did you want to make solid plans to hit the buzzard hole? The river might ice over soon, so we shouldn't wait too long.
What's in his canteen, do you think? Something hot? Got a hot drink. Thank you so much for the 250 bits, Liv. I appreciate it. Another compliment. Yeah, let's make plans. Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Let's do it.
Sweet.
It's a
I was planning to go Saturday.
date.
I'll pick you up on the way out.
Cool. I'll set my alarm to ass crack of dawn. I should have said this earlier, but thanks for doing all this.
Don't mention it. Besides, I wanted to see if all this talk of yours was just that.
Your verdict?
You're doing pretty well, but don't let it go to your head. Still plenty of time for ego to get the best of you.
Yes, sir. You have this whole fancy bag just for ice fishing?
You don't mix and match. Ever.
Jeez, you don't mess around, do you?
Told you earlier. I'm a very serious man.
I bet it's so cold.
All right, here we go.
Right? It must be freezing sitting on the ice. I don't think our outfit's very warm. It would be chilly.
I'm here. Okay. Okay. How about them apples?
Nice job.
Making me feel cold. I've only got shorts
Oh,
on.
you weren't all talk.
Impressed?
I only see 2 fish in my cooler.
For now.
Looking at each other. Let's, yeah, hydrate and posture check is needed.
So, about last night. I don't know what Allison said, but from my side, well, I thought we were on the same page. But it turns out we weren't.
Hey, so don't tell her I told you, but last week your sister was almost unbearable. She was jumping up and down with excitement at you coming back.
Really?
You better believe it. Look, the last time you saw each other, you were kids. Just because things have changed doesn't mean you can't work it out.
We did push a little hard.
I know. It's probably my fault. I really pushed her last night. I just don't get why she always has to run away from everything.
You blame her?
Avoiding the problem doesn't make it go away. She's so fixated on selling the house. It's like she's trying to bury the past. All of it. Even the good parts.
Look, I'm not picking sides here. Okay, but she's been murder house girl ever since it happened. Now she's got a chance to put it behind her and start fresh. Shit, I'd be pretty eager too.
Wouldn't she be more like murder twin? People would probably make, I mean, I was the kid who killed his mum, but...
Yeah, well, I was the kid who
These
killed
are all
his mom,
choices.
and I still found a way to
locked
confront
in.
my
Oh
shit.
my god.
I mean,
The pressure.
I'm here, doing the work. Even though, every second, I've got to fight the urge to run straight back.
To fireweed, you mean?
Yeah. When I first got there, all I could think about was getting out. It felt like a cage. But after a while, it started to feel more like a shell. I figured out who I was in there. But now, I've got to work out how to be that person out here.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, none of us really know what we're doing. Like, shit may look bleak now, but your sister's never gonna give up on you. And you can lean on me too if you want. Just be careful, okay?
Wow.
Got a bad left shoulder.
Wow.
I'll keep it in mind.
That was flirty.
Thanks
That was
for listening.
flirty tone.
Don't mention it.
100%, right? He was like, she's always going to be there for you. You can lean on me too if you want. It's like, what? What was that?
So you gonna tell me what's in the cooler, or what?
I could tell you. Or I could watch you squirm a bit longer.
Ugh. You're a terrible person. You know that?
You betcha.
Don't you say anything. I got this.
Fish, fish, fish. No. It looks so clunky. It looks so light. The animation of getting the fish in the rod looks so strange.
Easy.
There's like no weight to it.
Whoa.
The way we
Damn,
lift it up.
3 out of 3.
Well played. I got nothing. That was clean.
Huh. I'm a little disappointed. Can I ask you something kind of weird and maybe hard to answer?
What is
Weird and kind of hard to answer my jam. What's up?
How'd you know you were ready to trust anyone enough to put yourself out there?
Okay. Yeah, that is a hard question.
Told you.
There's not really 2 ways about it. You gotta be willing to take a hit. Look, I stopped listening to the entire indie folk genre just because I was dumped at a show once. But I put myself back out there just like everyone who's ever gotten their heart stomped on. Because when you meet someone who really sees you, you don't have to pretend anymore.
Hard to argue with that. You still want to risk it with me. It's just not for me. Ooh. It is hard to argue with that, and as we shift awkwardly in our chairs, do you still want to risk risk it.
And you're still interested in being that someone? Even after all the shit that's happened?
Hey, I've got baggage too. I think it's worth a chance. Don't you?
Yes or no, guys? It's usually not even a question. 100% love romance in games. Always sad when it's not a thing. But I feel very protective of Tyler. But I think Michael's a good dude.
I think we're in total agreement here.
Yeah?
Yeah. I get this feeling like I could say or do anything with you.
He's proven to me today that he's trustworthy.
I feel safe.
You are.
I think we're gonna
Because
kiss.
your sister would kill me if I did you dirty.
Zooming in.
Yeah, she would.
Slow zoom.
So, doesn't look like you're catching anything with that. You want me to show you how it's done?
Go for it.
Oh. Teased. They were so zooming that camera in like we were gonna lean into each other then. Come on.
Hey, you're missing the show.
What is it? Sunset? Make a move. You're missing the show. No, I'm not. I'm looking at the show. You're the show, baby. That should be the line.
You okay?
You're my best view.
Exactly. There it is. What a place for a first kiss. Holy moly, look at that. Ugh, so romantic. With a view like that? You'd never forget that. Gorge. We did it. Gonna be curious to see with the stats at the end how many people made a move. Don't know how you could not. Michael's such a nice guy.
So,
thank you, sir, for 100 bits as well. Appreciate
it.
Yeah, that's one way to put it. Hey, Allie. I think I'll just show myself out.
Okay. Call me later?
You know I will.
So smooth.
Sorry for interrupting.
No, it's totally fine. We were done anyway.
Catch anything?
Mostly ice, but yeah.
Tyler, I'm sorry for freaking out yesterday. All of this, it's just been really hard on me.
Don't apologize. I was being an asshole. We should have never pushed you that hard.
Come here.
So I guess like the two ways that through these chapters we chose how they feel about things probably in
God, why did I miss you so much?
changed like this
It's
conversation.
only been a day.
I've been told I have that effect on
Because
people.
they both just said the things that we made as choices, didn't they?
Okay, so I need to show you something.
What? You're kind of weirding me out.
Can we sit down for a sec?
Now we're gonna go in the loft. Time for another big mystery beat.
So, what is it?
I was just at Sam's. He's not our father.
How do you know?
I asked him, point blank.
I'm not surprised. Burning down the barn didn't really seem like a Sam move.
We never really thought
Yeah,
it was him.
I guess it was silly to suspect him in the first place. He'd never hurt Mary Ann's kids. There's something else. Look at this. This was taken in 1992 when Marianne first moved to Delos Crossing. See that ladder? Sam told me the barn has a loft. He helped her build it. Apparently she never told anyone about it.
And it's still there?
As far as he knows, yeah. What do you think? Should we give it a shot?
We've come this far. And a hidden loft? That's got secret shit written all over it.
Let's go.
The writing has been so good in this game. Makes me think of their other game that we played, Vampire, which was also fantastic writing. Like in places, Life is Strange writing was not great, but this game and Vampire both had like top quality writing.
That's not gonna help us get this house sold.
Yeah, we got our deadbeat dad to thank for that.
So obviously the ladder's gone, but what about that handle? Is it still here somewhere?
Like Vampire was so slow,
You wanna take
really,
another
really
look at the
slow,
picture? It might help.
but satisfying. Okay. Look at it.
What do you think is up there?
I don't know. I'm trying not to speculate. My brain was going to some real dark places.
Storage.
Don't worry. Whatever's up there, I'll protect you.
We'll see how chivalrous you feel when you've got bats in that perfectly coiffed hair.
Bats. Dude, I thought that moth was a bat last night. Size of the thing. It's funny, the first thing that came into my mind as well, as it was flittering around and bumping off of things, was catch him, Daddy! Catch him! I mean, there's a ladder here. Why aren't we just using this?
I thought I saw something red over here, but guess my mom... No lever. Man, this place is a mess.
If there was ever...
Just a regular old light switch. Nothing here. For a second, I thought there might be another secret stash down here, but... just a loose... The handle should be behind this.
Oh, I guess this was in the picture somehow.
Ah, there it is.
Ah, man, this is like a bat cave. Secrets. Imagine having a secret passage in your house.
Secret Keeper always did store all the best secrets in the clouds.
The reference.
Come on, let's find a way to climb up there.
It didn't even clock that, and it's very cloud-colored as well.
Well, that's way too high to jump. You want to give me a leg up?
I'm so not touching your nasty shoes. We'll find a ladder.
Symbolism. Gosh. Is it actually going to look like this up here? That's so creepy. This is like Hereditary. Her own little weird secret room.
Can you see anything?
This is bizarre.
Nope. Nada. Here, found a switch.
Okay. Once upon a time, there was a princess who was left hopeless.
Shit. Well, that shaved a few years off my life.
It's all this stuff from the books. The Goblin. Oh yeah, we gotta read all the stories before the game ends. Make sure we read the ones that we haven't read. We haven't had a story reading yet. Totally forgot about that book.
Her story.
Look, she left us something.
We'll probably have to read them to get the combination.
It's got a combination lock with letters.
Do you think she hid the code somewhere in all this?
Knowing Marianne, probably.
Well, you want to do this?
Yeah. Let's start here.
There's carving on the left. Plunk plunk music box, very nice. Once upon a time, there was a young princess who felt hopeless.
Recognize this?
Yeah. It's from the story where the goblins tricked the Mad Hunter.
It looks like it, but it's different, right? Can you check the book?
Where they trick the Mad Hunter. We read that one. I think we read that one last week.
Well, here it is. Why do you think she changed the picture?
I don't know. Maybe it's a message. Like, the differences between the two mean something.
Something about Marianne, right? Since she's the princess?
Yeah. Why don't we try to find them all and then see if it makes any sense?
So this was the story that we read last week of them filling the, like, something with hay. They made a fake body that they threw into the lake. That the Mad Hunter who was hunting the princess thought was her, right?
Okay, spot the differences.
So, here?
It moves. Oh. Some of these parts are buttons.
What? This is... like, what the heck? This is like a Indiana Jones thing. Okay, so that tree is different. That tree... there's no castle.
Why do you think she added that castle in the background?
See the color of the flag? It could be the Gold Lady's castle. And it looks like the princess is running away from it.
So, Marianne ran away from home. And she grew up kinda rich?
We did say that, didn't we? We thought it was grandparents. Are the stars the same? Don't see anything missing there.
The Mad Hunter still has two hands here.
So this was either before the Gold Lady cut off his other one, or after he earned it back?
Which either makes it before most of the stories, or after.
Yeah, at some point when she was running away from whatever the hell the Mad Hunter meant to Marianne.
Okay.
The princess is running away from the Mad Hunter.
Who was sent by the Gold Lady, according to the story.
Do you think the Gold Lady could have been Marianne's mom? I mean, she always used to say she moved to the end of the world to get away from her family.
Huh. Yeah, you're right. She ran away. Just like the princess is here.
Oh, thank you, thank you. Moon is the same. What's over here? A tree. That looks the same, yeah? So we already had them. I had to just turn that one off and back on. Rude.
Pictures, letters.
Is this their dad?
Have you ever seen any of these?
All the pictures of Marianne I've ever seen were the ones hanging on the walls.
An artsy environmentalist. Yep, that sounds like Marianne's exact kind of catnip.
Marianne, I can't do this anymore. You deserve better than cliche bullshit like it's not you, it's me, but the truth is it's all just been too much to deal with, and I've realized I'm just not ready. Maybe if we could have dealt with all of this on our own without your mum constantly putting pressure on us, things would have been different, but the damage is done and it's probably too late for that now. I'm sorry, you're an amazing person and you made me a better man. I hate myself for doing this, but I feel like we'll both be better off apart. There I go with cliches again. Don't ever stop being who you are. Here, but I'm gone, Brent. This is probably before she moved here.
Could this guy been any more cryptic? Did you know she studied engineering?
No. It looks like she changed her major to visual arts.
I don't think she actually got it changed. The paper's not signed and it's all wrinkled. Like someone tried to throw it away.
Explains how she built this. We knew she was very handy and did carvings, so...
The Gold Lady. That was definitely her mom.
So, did Marianne grow up kinda rich?
Maybe. Would have been nice to have some of that. Wow, I don't think I've ever seen a picture of her that young.
I think that's her mom in the background.
I can't believe she was a ballet dancer. Marianne.
And a good one, too.
God, that's so not her.
Hid all of her past up here.
Oh, poor thing.
Why would she keep an old drawing of a pet in here?
My birdie, Polly. I'll miss you forever.
Tyler, see that little light? I think we need to solve this one next.
Okie dokie. Her cruel parents kept her locked away in their musty palace.
There's the gold lady again. She's all over the board. There was a figure of her in that stash by the Mad Hunter painting, right?
Oh, yeah.
So maybe all of this is related to what we found in there.
Is the gold lady
Did she
setting
kill
the
her
animals
bird?
free?
Judging from the broomstick, I'd say she's getting rid of them.
That's why
not
she
setting
misses
them
it.
free.
Okay, and then ballet.
The princess dancing, playing violin, spinning wool. I guess this is stuff she did for fun?
Running
Notice
away
how unhappy she
from
looks in
money.
all these pictures. I don't think she was having any fun.
The wise princess looks like she's trying to run away.
And she's being watched by the gold lady.
But which of these would be engineering? This one, right? Because it's scales, weighing scales. Wouldn't that be engineering? This is medicine. That's like plants or something. That's money, I think. Oh, it could be law? Which one would be engineering? And then the artist that she fell in love with.
What's the gold lady doing?
Whispering something into someone's ear behind the princess's back?
Oh, these are
Seems like
gears.
The gold lady's kind of stabbing the
Oh.
princess in the back in all these, right?
Right.
Is that it?
It's opening.
Hold on, guys.
Your eyes are better than mine.
What's in there this time?
I thought it was flowers.
Her father.
Marianne, I hope this letter this is from 1996. I hope this letter finds you, but since you didn't leave any contact information, I will have to send it to your aunt and hope for the best. I'm writing to inform you that your mother passed away last week. We had her funeral reception. The house has been filled with people all day, friends, family, colleagues, and church members. It's now 11 p.m. and I'm sitting alone at the kitchen table, surrounded by dozens of trays of food, flowers, and sympathy cards. Your cousin Adie brought in a beautiful photo album full of our holiday pictures in Lacona. You're in there in all of them, but you weren't here today. We haven't heard from you in 4 years, and can only hope you made it to Alaska or wherever you are and that you and your child are both safe. Child. Your mother had been sick and depressed for years. I bet she was pregnant when she left, so they never knew it was twins. Your mother had been sick and depressed for years, and you can imagine why. The pain of being shunned by her own daughter, knowing she would never get to see her grandchild grow up. It spread through her body like cancer and consumed her completely. All this suffering simply because you ran away like a temperamental little girl instead of accepting her when you got pregnant out of wedlock. After dropping out of college and without a penny to your name, she only stepped up to help you because she knew you weren't ready to raise a child properly, Marianne. A mother's duty doesn't end when her child leaves home. Now you're a mother yourself. I hope you'll begin to understand that good parenting isn't about coddling children. It's about providing for them and shaping them into the people they're supposed to become, whether they like it or not. I won't trouble you again. You've made your intentions clear as I have with my personality that this should be my voice. I just thought you should know. Dad.
What the hell? Marianne was pregnant in 1992, before she even got here.
Before us.
Oh, it's different
Do
kids.
we have a long-lost sibling out there somewhere?
It's possible, but she could have given it up or miscarried. Who knows?
The dates don't
Yeah,
match up.
you're right. Do you think we could track down her father?
You mean the grandfather she never told us about? I don't think I want to.
You're not at all excited about having more family.
You saw the letter. I don't think we want any part of that.
Fine. Let's keep digging.
The mysteries.
Is that Carol?
Yeah, and Sam. Look at him. He's so young and happy.
I'm in love with this lady, and I think I got a chance. I'm feeling pretty good about my chances right now. We're making a toast here.
She's a lovely lady. It's going to be a long road, but I think she'll accept me eventually. He had no idea what was coming.
Wow. She worked for a watchmaker in Juneau before she moved to Delos. No wonder she was so handy.
She was handy. I need to open my window. I'm coughing now. The fumes. The fumes. Get some fresh air in here. I'm surprised I didn't think I would be able to stream like in this room today. I'm surprised it doesn't smell so bad. It's like not as strong. I think it was quite a thin paint maybe. Usually when I've painted rooms before it's like, ooh, instant headache. I'm quite sensitive to smells. Delos Crossing pal's number. I let him know you were interested in the house that he's selling, Tammy.
Oh, so that's how she found the house.
What's this? I'm loving all of this sort of an avalanche of reveals of mysteries after a couple of hours of slow burn character work. It's really good.
Salmonberry Park. Huh. Is that some kind of commune?
Looks like it.
From the good people of Salmonberry
So weird
Park.
to imagine her living in a community like that. With, you know, other people.
1992.
The weirdest part is how they all seem to love her.
Don't be a stranger.
Where was prom Queen Mary Ann when the whole town was turning on us?
Keep on looking for those answers to the questions in your head to which you're blind, smiley face. We miss you already. Sorry we're losing you to modern civilization. We'll miss your positive attitude. So maybe this is June 1992. So she... Wait, when did she run away? That letter was 94. So she ran away and joined a commune whilst pregnant? Is that... Are we getting the timeline here? So the last letter was 90... What was the letter from the dad? 94 or 96? '96, which was 4 years afterwards. So she ran away and joined this commune whilst pregnant. Is that right? All right, what's next? There's quite a few in here.
This just lit up, so I think we're supposed to try this one next.
Mate, if our mum built this, I don't know what she was doing for a job while she had us, but wasted talent, right? This is incredible. And also, how did she not let us play up here as kids? Unbelievable.
What's this?
Some sort of map?
One day she took her tiara and she ran away to the forest.
This looks like a dinner party with the old bear and the very old beaver.
Could be story time. There was one about the princess's party. Have we read this one? I don't think we've read any of the beaver stories. Once upon a time, in an ancient and deep forest, there lived a wise princess in a big wooden house. One night, a particularly violent storm shook the house. It shook the shingles on the roof and the planks in the walls. It even shook the beams on which the house stood, blowing the whole thing near to the ground. The princess hid in a closet, fearing the house would come down on her as she slept. In the morning, the house was still standing, but it was badly damaged. The storm had blown shingles off the roof and planks off the walls, and even bent a post upon which the house stood. The first two things she could fix, but the last concerned her. What will I do? Despaired the wise princess, for though she knew many things, she did not know how to fix the big wooden house. Just then the old bear came by to see if the princess had any trouble in the storm. Simp! When he found her nailing planks back into place, he said, "Stop, princess. Let me do that for you." "I'm happy to do it," said the princess. "But if you want to help with the roof, you may." When the pair were done with the roof and the walls, they examined the bent support post. "I could throw my body against it," said the old bear. "I am very large." He stretched up onto his hind legs, being sure the princess would appreciate how very large he was, and then charged straight at the post. Wow, okay. He threw his body against it with an impressive thud. The impact moved the post, but too far, and it ended up bent in the other direction. The wise princess decided more precision was needed. She thought then of the very old beaver who kept an excellently crafted den. Perhaps she can help. She went looking for the very old beaver and found the industrious animal hard at work, slapping down mud on a part of her dam that had been blown apart in the storm. Most of the structure was unharmed because the beaver was very good at building things. The princess knew she had come to the right place. Beaver, she said, my house was damaged in the storm. Would you help me fix it? I bloody wish I hadn't done this voice now. I believe I could do that, yes, said the very old beaver, and she paused at fixing her own den to follow the princess. The very old beaver examined the big wooden house and nodded. It'll be an easy fix, she said, and she set about righting the post with loud slaps of her tail. When she was done, the wise princess stroked the beaver's head. Thank you, beaver, she said. The wind blew the shingles off the roof and the planks off the walls and even bent this post, and now, thanks to you, still have a home. Think nothing of it, said the very old beaver, who returned to work on her own den once again. That winter, the very old... Oh, this is Uncle Eddie's mum, isn't it? The very old beaver grew ill, very ill. She was not able to fix her den or gather food. When the princess found out, she set about... I was just thinking, who is the beaver? She set about delivering meals to the beaver. She brought stews and corns and beans, baskets full of bark and twigs from the beaver's favorite aspen. And one day the wise princess noticed that the beaver's den had begun to fall apart. She set about fixing it. And though she was not as talented as the very old beaver, the fix kept the creature warm and dry. Thank you, said the very old beaver. Of course, said the princess. You helped me when the storm blew my house near to the ground bare. Thanks to you, I still have a home, and I'm happy to do the same. Oh, this is rough. This is rough. This voice is not going to make a reappearance, let me tell you that. The princess continued to nurse the old beaver until the day she came to the dam, and the forest was still. No birds sang, no branches rustled, no small things skittered within the underbrush. Ew, said the princess, staring sadly at the dam, for she knew that the old beaver had passed on. Goodbye, my friend. And that is how the very old beaver saved the big wooden house and how the princess repaid her kindness. Cute story. Don't think it was what we were looking for, though. Let's just try.
What's that plant thing on top?
Oh, those are definitely salmonberry flowers.
Hey, that degree in outdoor studies is paying off.
This is her journey. I don't think it relates to the book. It relates to the previous opening, doesn't it, every time? So it'll be castle.
That's the Gold Lady's castle.
Right?
Some sort of clock?
Salmonberry. What's that plant thing on top?
Which was the name of the commune,
those are
yeah?
definitely salmonberry flowers.
Hey,
and then
that
here,
degree in outdoor studies is paying off.
This is the princess's den. It seems like it's not doing anything. Maybe it's broken?
Time.
Some sort of clock? That's the Gold Lady's castle.
Castle. Salmonberry.
Plant thing on top?
Here.
This is the princess's den. Why is nothing happening? This looks like a dinner party with the old bear and the very old beaver.
Which means this is hang on, maybe maybe we start.
That's the Gold Lady's castle.
Here, actually. Start here. Time. I don't know what the clock represents. Oh wait, the watchmaker. What was the date of her working for the watchmaker? That was after Salmonberry, yeah?
What's that plant thing on top?
Oh, those are definitely salmonberry flowers.
Hey, that degree in outdoor studies is paying off.
Some sort of clock?
And then here, and then she made the friends.
This looks like a dinner party with the old bear and the very old beaver.
There we go. It's because I had the bear first, so that was the finishing point. That was her
What's
actually having people who cared
Another
about
letter?
her around. What this? I love these little puzzles. They're like not hard, but they make you think about... They don't make you work something out in terms of it being a tough puzzle, but they make you think about the story. Like, it's such a good gameplay mechanic for actually making sure you're following along rather than actually making you work something out. Do you know what I mean? They're like, okay, you're following the timeline? Like, let's double check. It's a little test.
Laws. Is this from the Book of Goblins?
Not that I know of.
Well, sure looks like it could be.
A hidden story. The princess is lost. Once upon a time in an ancient and deep forest there lived a wise princess in a big wooden house. She made it through the woods into that house with nothing left but the clothes on her back and a single item from her old life, a splendid tiara. She lost almost everything in her desperate flight from the mad hunter. The trees tore the rucksack from her back and shredded her dress and left a pattern of red welts on her skin, but through it all she clutched the tiara close to her chest, fearing any misstep could cause it to fall from her arms and break. The tiara had its own spot in the big wooden house, a pillow near the window where sun would catch on its surface to shine and wink. The princess could stare for hours at the tiara, marveling in its beauty and running her thumb down its curves. Every morning she would wake and she would tend to it, polishing its every surface, to be sure it shone as brightly as it possibly could, and she would pluck it up, place it upon her head, and walk the woods feeling somehow more complete. Because what after all was a princess without a crown? Every night she would place it upon a pillow, give it a quick kiss, and go to bed. On her way she would pause and glance back to be sure it was still there. She hated to be separated from it, but she knew it was safest on the pillow while she slept. One night the princess woke to a raging storm. The wind howled against the walls, rattling the windows in their panes. Fearing a gust might burst open a window and blow the tiara to the ground, she plucked it from its pillow and brought it to bed with her. All through the night she held the tiara close, and in the morning she woke to find herself still cradling it. The storm had passed and the princess relaxed. That day was the same as any other, though she perhaps gave the tiara an even more thorough cleaning, grateful as she was that nothing had gone wrong. That night she placed the tiara upon its pillow, gave it a quick kiss, and went to bed, pausing on her way to be sure it was still there. In the morning she woke and she sensed immediately that something was wrong. In the living room the tiara lay upon the ground, broken, dull and faded. Nothing else in the room had changed. The pillow was exactly where she had left it. The window was closed. There had been no storm, no wind, no sign of anything at all could have gone amiss. Only the broken tiara, mute upon the ground. She picked it up and held it in her arms with a guttural cry, but though she tried to fix it and polish it, it was gone, beyond repair, and no shine left. The princess held the tiara through the day and through the next night, sitting in the same spot at the window where she used to polish it. When the sun rose, she looked outside and her gaze fixed on a sapling. She remembered how this sapling had survived the winter, clinging to life despite the frozen, unforgiving earth. Without a word, she went out and buried the tiara in the ground beneath the sapling, and as the final scoop of dirt fell, the tiara felt truly gone, and with it the final link to her old self. She could only go forward and find a new place for herself in this world, where she was no longer truly a princess in a tiara and a beautiful gown, but a one woman. A one woman. What does that mean? Alone in a deep and an ancient wood. And that was how the princess lost her most precious treasure and her title. What does it mean? What's a one? W-A-N. It's she had a miscarriage, huh? I'm thinking that this is miscarriage rather than she had the baby and it was like a cot death or something. I think it's she miscarried as well. The fact that she just then buried it herself, which is very sad. That was the last link.
And
That's
that
what
was
she
how
had
the
from that
princess
guy.
lost
Huh?
her most precious treasure and her title. That was the story she read us that night.
Oh, it means
sense
like
now.
pale and like sickly. Okay.
Yeah. She got pregnant.
You're looking one.
And she ran away to start a new life. And then she made her way to Delos Crossing, where she was finally happy. But then the baby died.
I can't even imagine how she must have felt.
Yeah, you think it was a full baby?
She left everything behind.
Bit much to bury it yourself,
Built
though.
a whole new life for him.
Sure, you have to report those things.
And then he was just gone.
I guess having us helps her move on. But when it looked like we were gonna be taken away, she snapped. She just couldn't lose any more children. It really wasn't anything we did.
I don't know what I'm supposed to do with all this.
I don't either, but
I was really hoping we'd have
All
a
I
secret
wanted
sibling.
was to understand what happened to her. And now I do.
Yeah. But we still haven't seen what's in that chest.
There's more carvings here. Settle down. There's one with a bear on it there.
Okay, so how do we open it?
Why are these pictures from the Book of Goblins here?
I don't know.
The old bear's gifts for the princess. The crafty goblin's loot. Is it not in the book? Oh, it's here. Okay. Yeah. Leo. Our father's Leonardo DiCaprio? Hello?
Whoa.
Mate.
Did it just get darker in here?
How hard would you poop your pants? That would be so scary! Oh. That would be terrifying.
Ollie. She noticed.
Wow.
I was her son.
Dear Allison and Ollie, we write stories to understand and to be understood, but what good is a story without a first act? I'm sorry I kept mine from you for so long. All my love, goblins. Goblin.
Why does she have a photo of that tree locked in here?
Could be something there. Oh, it's where they were buried. Oh my god, it was full-blown baby. Oh, that's so sad.
Leo Ronan.
That's the sibling. Leo, little Leo.
Why didn't she tell us about him? Why didn't she tell us any of this?
I mean, it's fucking terrible. That's why. Allie, did we do the right thing opening this?
We did. It's better we know what happened, even if it's hard. And there's one more thing we need to see.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Oh, we're gonna
Come
recall
on.
the memory?
Let's go to the dock. It's time to finish this. What are we waiting for? I want to know who was here that night. Let's try and remember who Marianne was arguing with.
Twin powers combined. Armed with all of our new memories. Remember.
Almost.
Get out. No way.
Tom? Tom Vecchi is our father?
Of course. It had to be him.
Not that useless egg of a man.
She knew, didn't she?
No.
Yeah, she must have.
That's why she was
That's
so
why she didn't wanna
angry.
tell us.
When she was like, oh yeah, sleeping with married
Tom?
men. Oh no.
What should we do now?
Yeah, call him out here and make him tell us what was going on.
And if he won't?
We know his secret. He will.
That's why he was so weird
Tom?
earlier.
It's Allison. We need to talk. We know it was you.
Shoot. Oh, I wouldn't have ever guessed out of all of the characters. Damn. Oh, it makes so much sense as well as to why Tessa was so weird. And the fact that she worked there in the shop, you know, like... And they were working on a business together, and maybe that's why that all fell through too.
Let me take the lead on this. I know him better. I thought I did, anyway.
Sure.
I'm
Whatever.
shook.
As long as we get answers.
And the fact that he wants to be mayor and stuff, the political thing of like hiding the love children because it would ruin his potential. It makes so much sense. You muskrat.
Kids, listen.
You're our father.
Yes.
You knew how bad it got out here. How little we had. Why didn't you help Marianne?
You mean all the money she wanted? We didn't have anything to spare. Well, that winter was rough on everyone. You would have starved out here if not for all the free food we gave you.
Don't act like you had anything to do with that. That was all Tessa.
Yeah.
That's a cruel presumption, young man. Maybe it was Tessa's idea initially. But I supported it. And your mother was happy to live off our handouts.
It's not a handout when it's your own kids, dude. You tried to burn down our barn, you let her drown. I mean, let's go with this. He did try and burn down the barn. Maybe he knew that stuff was up there, because we thought it was weird that he set the fire in the barn to try and burn something that was in the floorboards. Maybe he knew there were more secrets in there, because if he burned the whole thing down, the attic would have gone as well.
You were here that night. You saw Marianne and Tyler. Why didn't you help?
I know it wasn't my best moment, but she threatened my life.
So you just decided to let her drown?
I didn't decide anything.
Lock
Everything
him
happened
up.
so fast.
Lock
I
him
panicked.
up.
And by the time I got to town, Brown was already on his way out. There was nothing else I could do.
Arrest this man. I hope Uncle Eddie's like behind a tree listening to all of this. It's going to be one of those moments where he confesses to everything and then Eddie comes out and starts a little slow clap. Well, well, well. If we don't finally have the truth, cuff him, boys.
You tried to burn down our barn and knocked Tyler unconscious.
I never meant to hurt anybody. You weren't supposed to be home.
Doesn't excuse the fact that you didn't even stop to help.
What do you want me to say? I panicked. I was terrified that this whole thing was going to blow up in my face. I had to do something.
What a little bitch, dude. Ooh, so we did those. Let's see what the thoughts are.
Hey, you hearing me?
Yep, sorry. I'm trying really hard to keep myself from punching him in the face.
He's not even the least bit sorry for what he did. He could have seriously hurt you.
Yeah, he's just a fucking coward.
Does he really expect us to believe there wasn't anything else he could have done that night?
I don't know, Ellie. I'd rather
Because he
not
was
think
hiding
about
in the
it.
trees when it happened, wasn't he?
So what do we do now?
We tell him he's gotta fix the mess he made, one way or another.
Yeah, you're gonna buy this house for 3 times the asking price. How about that? How'd you like them apples?
You failed us, Tom. You need to make it right.
I'll do whatever you want. As long as none of this gets out.
Alright, I want you to take your hat off and
Excuse
dance
me?
around slapping your head and say,
You
I'm
want
a
me to pay
useless
for my mistakes?
Eggman.
Fine. But
Do it,
please,
Tom.
Tessa can't know. This'd kill her.
Tessa already knows, Tom.
No. That's impossible.
Dude, she totally knows.
It never occurred to you the reason Tessa cut Marianne off was you?
But she never said anything. Oh, Lord.
You should try talking to your wife. Maybe if you had, we wouldn't be in this situation. And maybe Marianne wouldn't be dead.
Oh, come on. You of all people should appreciate how troubled Marianne was. She was unhinged. Something like this would have happened sooner or later.
I mean, I like, you know, 2 minutes of conversation, I did shout out useless egg of a man. And who knew how right we would be. Did anyone suspect that he could be the dad, by the way? Did any of you guys kind of see it? I 100% calling that memory up and seeing his face there, I could not have been more surprised. I didn't even cross my mind. He seemed like such a non-entity, you know? You preyed on her, you abandoned her. I mean, both, but I mean the abandonment's probably the bigger issue.
And you just couldn't risk being there when it happened. Even though it meant leaving her to raise kids out here all by herself. None of this would have happened if you'd manned the fuck up!
I didn't have a choice. I know it shouldn't have happened. But, well, your mother was a very pretty woman. And she'd been so many places and done so many things.
Shut up, Tom.
The way I always thought I would have.
Nobody cares, mate.
I got caught up. Love made me a fool. Look, I made mistakes. But this will not go any further than the three of us.
Who are you?
Why? We know. Tessa knows. Marianne's dead. There's no point in hiding it anymore.
He's afraid it'll tank his campaign.
Yeah.
Am I wrong?
Jesus, Tom.
I've kept your secret all these years. I don't want to go spilling it. But I will if I have to.
Oh, shh.
Yeah.
I forgot that he saw that.
Your little story.
You bastard.
I've never told anyone how Marianne really died.
Oh, no. I can't believe he's going to pull that out.
That night, I came out here because I was worried about your mother.
So if he was the Mad Hunter all along, and there was like a little bit of an alluding to that they saw him sometimes around the house, was it him sneaking in like this to have a little eat-oo, you know? So as kids, they would see him slinking in and out.
Made me do it.
Because it was an affair, so they were keeping it quiet.
They made me do it. Why did they do it? This is his fault. This is his fault.
Oh, I pooped my pants. A little bit of pee came out.
How are you going to turn down Sam, but then have it with this guy, though? Sorry, that just occurred to me. Like, if you're not about being with deadbeats, fine, but don't be with this guy. At least it could have been, like, somebody dashing or something. Jeez. Sam a simp, but he at least got that like ooh little bit of rough going on. Like, what is this guy?
I'm not gonna hurt you.
Oh, bloody hell, Allison. So unnecessary. It was so unnecessary when you see it like that. Oh no. I'm not gonna hurt you, shank.
No. No way. You're a fucking liar.
I saw what I saw.
You're manipulating us just like you manipulated her.
Oh, that's his version of events.
Tyler!
You're not listening to this, are you?
Ah.
Be smart about this, Allison. Are you sure you want this to
It's the memories again, not being sure whether it's real or not.
You've got way more here to lose than he does.
Because our memory from the second is that she said, "I'll kill you."
His
That's
name
what
will
she
be all
heard.
but cleared, but you'll be a killer. What will your uncle say? And Michael? Well, the whole town might turn on you.
Don't touch her.
Gee, boy.
You know I'm right.
Just get out of here, Tom. Tyler and I need to talk alone.
Just please, think twice before making any rash decisions. There are a whole lot of lives at stake here.
Yeah, he does. So we already told Eddie.
Leave us the fuck alone.
And that was a big decision.
And never come back.
So I think us confessing that is going to give us a better chance here, because Eddie already knows. Because it was a little like a decision that we made. So we've been pretty open. I think the town would have our back, and Michael likes us, you know? Shut up, Tom. I think you're the one who's going to be in trouble with the town.
Allie, you okay? You didn't let that asshole get to you, did you?
We were kids, dude.
Did you?
What if he's right? I've been having all these nightmares about that night, and they were a lot like how Tom said. And now, when I try to remember, that's all I can see.
He's trying to mess with your head, and you're letting it work.
No, it's more than that. Ever since we started digging, I haven't been able to shake this feeling like something's off.
Something's off because he put this in your head. Don't let him get away with it.
He might not be lying. We keep getting things mixed up. We remember totally different versions of the past.
Those are just details. This isn't that. She was going to kill me.
I'm not so sure anymore, Tyler.
Even if that version was true, you saw your mum, who you knew was having issues, with a gun, with your brother on the dock. Like, it wouldn't be the worst case scenario that you did what you did. If you were you thought you were protecting, but just saying. Not that I do believe Tom's version anyway. I feel like it's probably somewhere between the two. God, all their cutscenes are so well done. Don't make me choose, please, game. Just give us the truth.
She had a gun pointed at me.
No, I don't want to
chased
choose.
She said she was going to kill me.
I just want to know for sure.
She threatened Tom with those exact same words, with the same gun on the same pier.
Mixed
the thing
memory.
you said to Eddie the other day got thrown back at me. Don't you think it's possible that happened here too?
True. As a kid, hearing her say one
Guess
thing
it's
and then
possible.
traumatic event.
Fuck. I don't know.
Does it matter though? Does it matter really?
And we're never gonna know the truth, are we?
That's the real thing.
Because the second you walk away from something, that's it.
Yeah.
I guess at this point, you just have to decide what you believe.
Me?
Yeah. You need to start dealing, Allie. And that means coming to terms with whatever version of the past feels the most true to you. No more running. Whatever you choose, you gotta live with it, okay?
Oh boy. I think it's gonna tell us to pick. What do you think, guys? Tom's version?
Hurt you.
So Tom's version is that she was saying,
hurt you.
I'm not gonna hurt you. Or
I'm not gonna hurt you.
stick to you.
I'm going to kill you.
Marianne threatened Tyler.
I'm going to kill you. I'm not gonna hurt you. I'm not gonna hurt you.
I don't know.
I'm not gonna hurt you.
I really don't know.
I'm going to kill you.
Yeah, so like we know that dialogue is from the memory, which was the end of episode 2. Yeah, they were snooping on the docks and listening, and they heard her say that like that to him. God, I just hate that it's Tom's version, and I feel like that's the thing, is if we want to believe in the truth, we have to like get past the fact that it's him telling it to us, but it feels like he's trying to use it to manipulate us, but also he was the adult in this situation and we were 2 kids like going through a traumatic event, so it's more likely that that is the truth and that we have muddled things up in the time since, especially as we've told the lies and convinced ourselves of these things. Because as well, I don't think from everything else that we have experienced through the 3 chapters, I don't think she would ever hurt her kids. And that's the official story that's gone on all this time. And I don't think she would ever hurt them. From everything. I know that she had problems and issues and everything else, and I think that she got the gun to like protect from child services. She wasn't going to let anyone take her kids away. And I don't think it was going to be a kill the kids situation. I don't think we had anything point to her being capable of that, and everyone has said we never saw anything like that coming. She loved you guys, right? And the lead into that was that there was suspicion that she was potentially doing it over Tyler transitioning, but that's been cleared up. We know that she was trying to learn how to be supportive about that. And truth aside, if we're picking what is going to help Allison heal the most, I feel like going with not thinking your mum was trying to kill you is probably the healthier choice, and just you made a mistake, but you still did what you did to try and protect your brother. That's what I'm thinking. I just hate that it says believe Tom's version.
Hurt you.
It's not Tom's version to me, it's our own version.
I'm going to kill you. I'm not gonna hurt you. I'm not gonna hurt you. I'm not gonna hurt you.
Big decision.
Mom, please. No, don't do this. Allison. This isn't what...
And I think it's framed that way because you have
going
such
to kill herself.
an aversion to Tom.
Just herself.
Oh, okay. I thought she was going to defend against child services.
You interrupted her and... We got confused.
Are you sure?
Yes. That attic. Tyler, that was meant for us. It was her way of
of explaining what she was going through.
Oh, the whole attic was her suicide note? Jesus.
I made a horrible mistake.
Hey, it's okay. I'm here.
In a weird way, it's better for her recovery if she thought that she was going to pass anyway, so she doesn't have to think, like, I killed her and she would have still been here if she was about to off herself. It's like a dark thing, but at least it makes it a bit easier to deal with the fact that you made that mistake.
Hey, peep what I just found downstairs.
Sneaky making it Tom's version, though, because it makes it really hard to choose that as the truth, but I think we did the right thing.
Or just gone bad?
Definitely gonna need some therapy.
Where are you at right now?
I just keep hearing her say she wasn't going to hurt you. Over and over.
We were kids. We freaked out. You weren't equipped to deal with that shit.
She was just talking to you. And
I'm trying to think if there was, like, anything alluding to the fact she was going to kill herself. I didn't get that impression either, but... I guess she just snapped. Because it was after Eddie said that they were going to come and take the kids.
I don't want to use our voice again. Ever.
Wow.
What? Seriously?
I don't know. But I want to stop feeling like this. And I think we'll be better off without it. This morning, I kept getting these horrible visions. Of you and Marianne and Eddie.
Visions? Like our memories?
Yeah, but different. It was all my worst thoughts brought to life. You were in my bedroom saying I abandoned you. Eddie called me a snake.
I'm sorry. I should have been there for you.
It's okay. I was the one who walked out. I can't let that happen again.
I don't think it will. Something's been pushing us to find answers. And now we have them. Maybe I'm wrong. And if it stays bad, we can stop. But I really want to keep what makes us, us.
God, I love these characters, and I feel like there'll be no reason for them to do like a Tell Me Why 2. Like, this is the mystery, but
was forced to remain
I would love to see them again in the future as well.
But she did not kill him, because even reduced to just one hand, he was too useful a servant. Lo, he plotted
What do you
the day
think?
he would emerge.
Brothers and sisters?
To once again hunt the wise princess and earn back his left hand.
Always.
And that is the story of how the crafty goblins rescued the wise princess from the Mad Hunter.
This music, though. Huge contrast from the way that our perception of Marianne changed from first episode to now, huh? Which is nice. Like the way the story focused on perception of characters and sort of things changing how you see them, and also the memory stuff and the truth. Really good. Like, they really nailed it. They executed it so well. Better not end there, because I want to know what we do. Like, do we move? Are we moving to Juneau? Did we sell the house? I need epilogue. Thank you. 6 months later! Let's go. Let's see where we ended up. Are we staying in the house? Did we stay? What did you do to your hair? Why? No. That's tragic. It looks so good, dude.
Good to go.
What did you do? Oh, it's the saddest part of the game. That's crushing.
Hey, it's me.
That's so crushing. Why would you do
House is empty.
this?
I'm getting ready to head out. So, last chance. Is there anything you want me to do while I'm in town?
Listen, Ty, you're dropping off the keys with Tina, right?
Yep. Gonna leave them at her office on my way to the ferry.
Well, that's it then.
She's in Juneau, and we're finishing things up then. How is Juneau?
How's Juneau?
Big and full of people, even without tourists. Michael's been writing up rules for the apartment. I need your support against his whole food policy.
Just refuse to sign anything until I get there.
All right, we're gonna go join them in Juneau.
Okay, but you better
Nice.
hurry. If he gets his way, we'll only have one small shelf for junk food.
What?
Living with Michael,
Heresy.
the roommate.
I'm gonna need like twice that just for snack cakes after my surgery next month.
I know, right? This cannot stand.
Cool, I like that. All right, how are you doing? Is she in therapy, I bet?
How are you?
Good, actually. Really good. You?
Same. You know, emptying the house really cleared my head out.
Thanks for doing that. The observatory really needed me this week. And after everything that happened, I just felt like I needed to keep some miles between me and Delos Crossing.
No worries.
She's working in an observatory.
You still loving your therapist?
There you go,
Gail,
therapy. No.
yes. I was actually just doing some letter writing she assigned me as homework. It really helped me get some perspective.
That sounds awesome.
That's good. I heard about Tom.
Did you see the article I sent you about Tom losing the election?
Ah, yes.
Boom.
I saw your
That's
message
what you
right
get.
before Derby practice, so I didn't have time to read it. But I did cackle at the headline.
Did you picture Tom's face whenever you went in for a block?
No, but that is a great idea.
Anyways, I'm glad Tessa finally left his ass. Karma is a bitch.
Damn, Tommy boy.
Okay,
Crack
I'm gonna
tech.
hang up now.
See you tonight.
Okay, I'm gonna take one last walk through the house and then head to the ferry.
Drive safe.
Pretty sure that's the only way possible in the old Allison mobile.
Love you, Tyler.
Love you.
I love you both. Because they alluded to that. I thought she had already had therapy because there was a dialogue piece in the first episode where he said, I thought he said, how's therapy going? I could have sworn he said that to her and she said it's expensive. So I assumed she was already in therapy, but I guess it was maybe he said something about therapy and she said it's expensive as a reason as to why she hadn't had any yet. So that's good that she's doing that.
I hope the next goblin family bakes a lot of sand pies in this.
Alright, one last look in the house then.
I should grab the rest of my stuff before I head out.
See it all cleared out. Trash pile.
Sucks to suck. Thomas Anthony.
Veni Vedi Losty. Delos Crossing Police Chief takes on Alaska Crime Commission. Edward Brown calls for legislative task force to examine law enforcement crisis. Public safety crisis is no... Stop moving. Public safety crisis is no secret among the people of Alaska, especially those living far and remote communities. Edward Brown has tasked himself with making a difference and has been working for years with legislators to draw attention to what he views as a failure of Alaskan law enforcement. Today, Brown visited the Criminal Justice Commission in Anchorage to present the case for new measures to fight the crisis, pointing the finger at overburdened state courts that failed to recognize tribal sovereignty. Brown proposed a shared supervision of publicly funded law enforcement in villages and native communities. This agreement would follow the same models as an Alaska Tribal Health Compact, where native organizations have jurisdiction over native cases in partnership with the United States government. Under Brown's proposal, tribal courts and native organizations are authorized to handle some cases. This realignment of jurisdiction would benefit the state and federal governments, Brown said, by freeing space in a clogged state and federal criminal courts, as well as significantly reducing the native incarcerated population and clearing criminal records. Brown believes this compact would enhance relations and allow impacted communities to better serve and help themselves. This is the first step of many more to come towards much needed systemic changes, Brown said. We need each other to heal. He's taking care of his community. Thomas Vecchi loses mayoral election against current mayor Leslie Scow. Declared victory in her bid for re-election over controversial challenger Thomas Vecchi with 68% of the vote. Scow's triumph was the widest margin of victory in Dallas Crossing history. Oh, you're the worst loser ever, son. Her rival, local business owner Vecchi, sparked much debate in the community over his gun control policies, but Scow's success has been mainly attributed to her willingness to reach across party lines. Many in the community say her re-election came as no surprise. According to sources, Scow invited Vecchi to join her mayoral cabinet, but he refused. He declined to comment on the election results, except to say that he plans to focus on his family and other business pursuits. Some in the community were baffled by his comments, given recent shuttering of Vecchi's businesses. The highly popular Tessa's Cafe, managed by his wife, Tessa Vecchi. In a separate statement, Mrs. Vecchi announced she was ending her thriving business to focus on personal and spiritual matters. Mom's room. Bunk. Don't know if we needed the pic of your face, really, but... Pictures. This is what we've been doing, I guess, in the 6 months since, because we're in these pictures, right? This is the three of us at, like, wearing some funny glasses here. Oh, wait, this is New Year's, isn't it? Those are New Year's glasses, 2000 and whatever it is. What are those, 2020 glasses or something? 2016? I don't know. Aren't we in 2015 right now? What's this? Out in the snow. Hanging out with Tessa. There we are, having dinner. Under the stars, shooting stars together, the twins. Darby. I guess Allison took up Darby or joined a team. Kayaking. At the observatory. And whose birthday is that? Both of ours, I guess. We're both born at the same time. I don't think it's Eddie's. It's probably our birthday, isn't it? Eh? There's Uncle Eddie there for our birthday. And he's got an arm on each of us because he's like a dad to both of us now, isn't he? Which I wonder if that changes if you don't take the ring and stuff. I'm really curious how linear this game was. I'm definitely going to take a look and see on YouTube and stuff once we're all is said and done here. But I, like, so far, touch wood, I am very, very happy with how things have turned out for our cast, honestly.
Spoiled milk explosion in 3, 2.
You win the spoiled milk. Thank you for the 250 bits, Pan. I'm very happy with how things have turned out. Daddy bits still elude us, but we got an uncle, so it's okay. Dear Allison and Tyler, I'm not sure I'm supposed to send this, so I hope it will reach you. I heard from Laura that you finally sold the house. Also, how much... Okay, listen. We weren't crazy to think that that old guy... He was in there as a red herring, right? 100%. Because they threw you that way, even in the last episode, the little sort of tease reveal of the guy in the hood. He had like a wrinkly face, and it was... He was there to cast the eye away from Tom, which is good writing. I'm staying in a little cabin on the Tanaki River that the owner's letting me stay in to help fix his boat. It's nice to start over, but my sponsor at AA says it's important. I don't completely erase the past. Something about... Is this Sam?
She is very gorgeous to me!
That's Sam.
Daddy?
That's Sam. That's Sam when everyone's talking smack about Marianne in the local small town diner about how she's kind of weird. She is very gorgeous to me. Shoop. Thanks so much for the 250 bits, Mermaid Megan. You two have been an important part of everything, and so I'm glad he's getting the help he needs. I hope you won't mind me writing this letter, even though the words and me sometimes get twisted up. You both have your busy lives, but it'd be really great if we could meet up sometime. Step 9 of recovery is making amends. I hope that with everything that happened, you guys might let old Sam apologize for the hurt I did. I could drive to Juneau, or you could even come visit Tanaki. Got a nice pullout, but you'll have to fight for the blanket. Just kidding. There's 2. One of them's kind of smelly, though. Okay. Haha, got you again. Oh, Sam. This is why you never got anywhere. Please take care of yourselves. Got adopted by a stray mutt that hung around the docks. I named her Skipper. That's cute. So he's adopted a dog and he's doing well.
Country boy, I love you.
He's a country boy. He's a country simp. She didn't love me. She didn't love the country boy. But I'm learning to love myself. And, yeah, nice. I wonder if this changes depending on whether we call him out on his drinking or not. There's a lot of different things, a lot of ways that these characters could have been different, right? Thank you so for the 250 bits as well. Good for you, Sam. What's this crawl space other than terrifying?
Man, seeing it empty is so weird. But at least it's the last time we'll ever have to.
Oh, it's one of those. Also note how we're wearing the ring, which we put on during that scene. We still have it, the ring from Eddie, the twin ring. Have we been sleeping here? Oh my god, this would be so creepy at night.
Spoiled milk explosion in 3, 2.
Loves that one today.
Daddy bits.
I was thinking, like, the other day when people did those, how we hadn't heard the spoiled milk for ages, and now we've heard it a whole bunch today. Spoiled milk explosion. Thank you so much, Beardo, for the 250. Thank you so much. Let's get a round of love in the chat for the support from you guys. Thank you. Chattington app.
Somebody come get her. She dancing like a creeper.
Hey.
Daddy hype train. Spoiled milk explosion in 3,
God.
2. Daddy?
Daddy? Daddy, mad daddy. Not a mad daddy. Daddy, get out of my life.
Daddy Bitties choo choo.
Daddy's still missing.
Oh my god, why can't you just take the freaking
Daddy's still missing. MIA. MIA.
Somebody come get her. She dancing like a creeper.
MIA, Daddy.
Daddy?
You did so many, I gotta scroll. DontNod's next game, the search for
Because
Daddy.
it's disrespectful to you. It is disrespectful for one woman.
I'm determined to find Daddy.
We had...
Spoiled milk explosion in
Oh
3,
no.
2. Daddy, please.
We had Ultimate Veto, Calfee, Destron. We have Renee's 2 months resub. Good to see you. Good morning, good morning. Hope you're doing well. Thank you so much for the resub.
Iridocyclitis.
A case of iridocyclitis.
Spending all my bits for the cause.
Catwoman, Simulated Jess, Maggie Miller. Thank you so much for 250. The search for Daddy continues. Renee with 100 biddies. Ultimate Veto, 250 biddies. Mermaid, Megan, Liv Sparks. How many?
Who is your daddy?
Hey!
What does he do? Chat has daddy issues.
You got it. And deserves a round of applause, I think.
I've got a few more in me.
It took the whole stream, but you guys found Daddy. Well done. Maggie Miller. Got him. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. Thank you so much, Maggie Miller and Catwoman coming with the 250 bits as well, stepping on the gas. You guys found Daddy. And he stepped on the gas. And away he went. Thank you so much. Calfee. 1,000 biddies. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Get some wows in the chat.
Bears, we got him.
Bears. Why did Brian say it like that? 1, 2, 3, 4 collectibles missed. Damn. Bears. Thank you, Calfee, for 1,000 bits. All those wows. That is very well. Thank you so much. And so for 100 biddies with the... Michael, must be a relief to be done with that place. If traffic's not too bad, I should go back to our place around 4 p.m. Traffic in Dallas, only if the mailbox bandit escaped. I'm making that biscuit thing you like. Damn, I'm on my way. I'll take out some fire hydrants and stop signs.
Ya are steady.
Ya are steady. Don't die. I'll keep it warm. See you in a few. So we've been hanging out on here, having like some late night chats with Michael. So that's still going well, which is nice. What are we taking? Oh, my laptop. Yeah, good idea. Just leave that there for the next owner. Miss Nerd Girl, thank you so much for the 100 bits. Oh god. We talked for so long, I forgot about his hair and then we came back. Oh no. Dallas Crossing's most wanted escapes. Fuzzy Bandit, male at peril once again.
We got the daddy-o.
We got the daddy-o, yeah, that's what you missed. Daddy was found and Daddy issues the game. Don't nod, more like don't daddy. As developers, right? That was an intentional bad dad joke to really hammer it home.
Certainly hope the new owners are Mr. or Mrs. Fix-It.
Pretty dope house for $200,000. Right?
Bears, BRs.
Bears. Why did he do it just that one time? Thank you, Renee, for 100 biddies.
Goodbye, room.
Oh, take a pic.
Goodbye, room. Goodbye, man on the moon?
Picky. Yeah, the hair hurts. It really does. I don't know why they did that.
For posterity.
I genuinely don't know why they cut Tyler's hair. It was so nice. I guess it's just part of symbolism of the moving forward. Like we talked about haircuts earlier with breakups and stuff, right? Oh look, Moose wallpaper. It was here the whole time. But damn, that was some nice hair. I'll make sure I see everything. Like, we've got to show that some time has passed somehow. Goblin. Goblins. Bears and goblins. Wow. Can we go outside? Maybe we can go look at the barn one last time. What's this? That was Sam's thing.
Can we get Allison's beanie on this buzz cut?
Yeah, he'd look great in a beanie though.
In loving memory of Tyler's hair, bear love.
How good would he look in a beanie? Outstanding, I should think. Oh yeah, let's go out onto you. Skirt. Thank you, Soph. Thank you, Shell.
Gonna miss this.
One more jog down memory lane, Mr. Ronan?
Hey, I'm having a private moment with me, myself,
We're
and
still
I.
using our voice then.
If people cosplay as
carry
them,
on.
please ignore this hairstyle completely. Smile.
Yeah. Definitely don't do the epilogue. Nothing here. They are still using the voice then. Thank you, Sir, for 100 biddies. Let's just make sure we get a look at everything. Don't know if you'd really want to come down here and say goodbye to it, but let's just see.
Time to move on.
Yeah, okay, Tyler. Just thought I would see if you wanted to come down here. The site of the most traumatic event. There's also nothing ever happened in the boathouse itself, did it? Oh yeah, the tree that was in the picture. Yes. Let's go and see there, because that was definitely something that picture was there. Is it this one? There was a picture of the tree in the loft, wasn't there? Which one was it? Didn't it say a pine? Was it this? Is it this big one? I don't know how you would dig here. Aha. Reflect.
I'm sorry we're leaving you alone out here.
Aww. Well, don't leave it at that, Tyler. Bloody hell.
Bye, Leo.
Say something else. Tyler, you can't leave it at that. That's so sad. Let's have a little sit.
Everything okay, Ty?
Actually, yeah. Everything really is.
Wait, was that because I pressed space, or... Hang on, let me see, let me try and reflect and call Allison. Hang on. No, nothing. What it was. Bum, 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 bum. That's sad. I'm glad you guys said the tree there. I would have not looked for it. The way that Bye Leo was delivered was heartbreaking, wasn't it? Let's see, anything with the barn? I don't think we need to spend any more time in there, huh? Oh, yeah. Oh, sound. Hello. Nothing. Anything else? Maybe the crawl space?
Goblins out.
Goblins out! That's what my gang's gonna say. We're gonna ride our BMXs and we'll say goblins out. Whenever we're done with something, we drop the mic and then we say goblins out. We has BMX and scooters.
Still no beavers. Well, I'm right behind you guys.
Don't want to leave. Like, I actually don't want the game to end. It's been such a great 3 weeks with this. Love this world, these characters. It's been so... From start to finish, it's been so good.
Bear goblins out.
Bad goblins out. I, like, really just want us to have gang jackets, like varsity jackets. With those on.
It's too bad Tessa closed her cafe. That other place just doesn't quite hit the spot.
But it's been, oh look, for Sam.
I should have probably run these by his place. Or just drop them off at Bernie's.
Leave the house for good. Don't want to. Did we read this?
Huh. Well, at least she finally dumped his ass.
How did we miss this when we came in? Dearest Tyler and Allison, I'm writing this letter from Juneau International Airport, where I will soon board a plane to Manila on a missionary assignment. I apologize for not coming in person to say goodbye, but I was called to make this decision alone, and to carry it out on my own as well. I'm sure you understand that sometimes we must follow without question the prompting of the spirit. I will not be coming back to Delos Crossing for some time. Before I go, there is still something I must confess to you both. Perhaps because I never found the strength to confront my husband, I've never been able to forgive Marianne for her betrayal. I truly did love you both like my own children and tried to forgive your mother for her unapologetic lifestyle. Alright, still being a bit judgy. You don't have to get the dig in. But when I discovered that you were the fruit of her affair with my Thomas, I wanted her to suffer like I was suffering. And I brought down on your house wrath that I never dared allow to unfold in mine. Oh. I've been deeply ashamed all these years, and I'm surprised how much better I feel with it out in the open. The greatest thing about the truth is the peace that it brings to your life. I hope you can find it in your hearts to forgive me. You taught me once again how love will bring you further in life, something that Marianne had been trying to show me all along. Take care of each other, always in his steps, Tessa. Oh, take care of each other, always in his steps, Tessa. She's off doing missionary work, I guess, to deal with her guilt. Good for you, Tessa, I guess. I don't know. Do what you want. Nerd Girl, thank you for those 100 bits as well. Wow, I can't believe I nearly missed Tessa's letter. Okay, I guess that's it. Right? Did I get everything? Yeah, that was a terrible letter, right? We could have done with missing out on that one. Very much about herself. Selfish person. The trash can, that's the newspapers about Eddie and Egg. I think that's it. I beg you ring the bell like one last time as you leave. Alright, everyone wave. Wave to the house, everyone. It's been the site of our journey for the last 3 weeks every Thursday. Bye-bye. The mysteries it held, solved and revealed.
Well, this is goodbye for real, I guess.
I think there might have actually been a couple of books in the Goblin book that we didn't read. I don't know if that was an option whilst in the house, but oops. Oopsie. Goodbye, house.
Hey, Aaron. It's Ty. Tyler Ronan. I thought I'd catch you on your break between sessions, but I guess you're going long with another rebel with too many causes.
Isn't this our mentee?
I know I haven't reached out since I left Fireweed, but I just wanted to say, well, you were right about grief. About it going in circles. This morning, I was out on the porch, staring at the fog.
Moose toy.
And my mother, she just tumbled right out of me. But it was okay. It actually felt good to remember. Anyway, give me a call back if you get a chance. I'll see you around. And thank you.
So many more emotional moments in this journey than like all of the Life is Strange stuff put together for me. I feel like Life is Strange just had 1 or 2 moments that were like the big things, but this has just been from start to finish really good. The end. Round of applause. Tell me why it was such a good game. Tell me why. Well done, DontNod. Start to finish, 3 amazing chapters. Like barely a boring moment, if at all. Because even when you were searching around and getting clues and looking at items and getting little tidbits of info, it all had a place, it all had a purpose, and it all added up to a crazy reveal that like none of us saw coming. And for us, at least, a very satisfying ending. Hey, thanks for watching. I really, really enjoyed this game. I think it's one of the best titles that has come out in 2020. I think it's better than the Life is Strange series. I loved it. I hope that you enjoyed it as well. Have a great rest of your day. Bear hugs to you. And yeah, there were some pretty heavy issues in this game. And I just want you guys to know, if you are dealing with anything, then don't be afraid to reach out and get some help. And I wish you all the best. I'll see you in the next video, okay? Bye-bye.